What's up, guys? We are live from the Brojo for the Roshambros News. I am Kean, not Keith, and I am here today with...
You should have waited. Now they have to hear me open a pop.
well.
Have fun with that audio.
Oh, hand me one then.
No, Gil's already fucking taken one.
Yeah, fuck it, who cares? Cold one with the boys, I guess.
Not even cold. I keep them warm.
Lukewarm with the boys,
And they're not
I guess.
beer. It's just orange.
Delicious. I'm here with...
Oh, Eli, lukewarm soda drinker. Apparently that's not a normal thing.
It's not like it's not normal, it's just different.
Yeah.
And I'm also
I
here
know
with...
it's not normal, I just don't care.
Local Pringle consumer Zach.
You haven't seen Zach
Only
is
got-
constantly eating the Pringles, so that's like just picking that up.
Only got one of those. There's only one local Pringle eater.
I give them all our money.
So, what have you guys been up to
Oh, Gil didn't
lately?
even say anything.
Oh.
That's his intro. Can you hand me a crush as well, please? Please.
God damn
May
it!
I have a crush?
Yeah,
Please?
go ahead. I guess. What have you been up to lately, Eli?
That was pretty cool.
What? What do you say?
What have you been up to?
I just opened the can, that's why.
Homework? I don't know. I pretty much like
How's the school thing going?
it sure is.
School is school.
Is school cool?
No, it's annoying as fuck.
And
What's
it's
that?
online, too.
Oh yeah. Except the teachers don't seem to understand that. I have a class that's like, yeah, your test is on this day and you have to do it on that day. And it's like, wow, that takes away all the advantages of online classes. Being able to do it whenever I want.
Anything else exciting?
So I got to do that at 8 a.m. today.
Oh,
But-
wow.
I'm assuming you just played video games and you've already talked about your video game.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I've been looking up stuff on the Fair Play Alliance because it's threatening my way of life.
Oh, that's right. Gil saw his autobiography.
It was a
Gil
good movie.
endorsed his autobiography.
How did you feel
It's
about
not
it?
an autobiography, it's a biography. I would have had to have written and or directed the movie for it to
Right,
be
Gil saw the Gil movie.
Coco.
Go,
For those
go.
of you that don't know.
What'd you think about it, Gil?
I very much enjoyed it.
What about it?
It's funny because he saw this like how long ago? 2 months ago?
The movie?
Yeah.
Last night.
Oh.
Gil's never seen the movie.
I thought you two went together to go see
I
it.
went with Katie.
Oh.
He apparently he was too cool
Not
for
to
me.
be confused with Gil, because they're so alike.
Well, I actually. Well, Kean told me he wanted to go see the Coco with Gil.
That never happened because
So
we were...
I thought-
Yeah,
they
that
were
was
going to
after
go
he
see
saw
it.
it, though.
Oh.
Are you going too fast?
Apparently!
How the fuck are you going too fast?
You're
Yeah.
sitting still.
Sitting down too fast.
Sitting on a toilet.
What did you like think about the movie though?
It's a pretty solid movie. I enjoyed it very much. It had great visuals. Very great visuals. Stunning. And the
You-
music was fantastic, so
Yeah.
I would have preferred they either stuck with English or Spanish. Preferably Spanish. But
For their songs?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was good.
So, okay, because like predominantly like most Spanish polka songs don't sing in English, right? Those kind of songs that they were playing.
Yeah.
So you kind of wish they would have spoken in Spanish instead, because they did a combination, right? They did Spanglish.
For the songs, yeah. I mean, in the actual dialogue, it's not
It's all
that
English.
much of a big deal.
Right. So you think if they would have just stayed with one language or another, it would have kept
Brought it
going?
up a little, yeah, but that's just me being nitpicky. Overall, it was still a
I
fantastic.
mean, it is your movie, Gil. You can't be mad.
I mean, I would have also preferred that they included someone like Nick Cage, but you don't see him in
The
there.
beast.
They're in his eyes.
Nick Cage is Coco.
Starts getting his memory back.
That would have been great.
I used to be a ghost rider.
Yeah.
At the end of the movie, he's a Ghost Rider again. On a wheelchair.
Alright, guys, we really gotta follow this map. Find the national treasure.
We've got to steal the U.S. Constitution.
But we only have one night to do it.
We must find the city of gold.
Also, I know things, and I was in the movie Next.
Oh yeah.
Oh, those Nick Cage movies. But, like, no, that's really good. I'm really glad you really liked the Coco movie.
Solid flick.
Solid flick. I'm also really glad he's, like, finally accepted the joke that that Coco looks like it. Like,
Yeah, on Friday you showed me his post on
yeah, I was
Facebook.
like, Zach and I were about to record the takedown breakdown. I'm like, Zach, you'll never believe this. What? Gil's finally accepted the joke. The Coco joke. He's like, what? He's like, yeah, we saw it. They're like, yeah.
I mean, I still don't agree with the joke because I don't look that much
Gil's
like
just
him.
decided to endorse
But
it.
It's more racist than
I'll
anything,
just
but
give
it
it.
works.
I mean, your boss agreed with us.
Which one?
Chris.
Sounds like a white guy name. It's just more racist than
Yeah.
anything.
And his wife.
It's just more racist.
His wife is pretty white too.
Yeah, but like, you know, like it was during Christmas dinner and they're like, Kian, you watch Coco? I'm like, yeah, I watch Coco. Does that look like Gil? I'm like, yeah, it looks like Gil.
Does that not make it racist? It was during Christmas, guys, alright? It's totally fine. Come on.
It was just
Jesus
family.
Christ died on a cross. Nothing's racist right now.
I mean, technically the Christmas is on January, but you know, who's counting the days? Jesus still died.
The Romans.
Dude, yeah. Fuck. Yeah, no, so, Zach, what have you been doing, my dude?
Time is just a construct. Years, months, days. None of it exists. It's all an illusion.
The reason why everything's broken down in 60 is because it's an easy divisible. Wow. Science.
Continue,
Sounds more
Zach.
like math. But anyways,
It's a combination of science and math.
I've just been working and, playing Mafia 3.
Hmm.
What's your favorite part?
I've only gotten to the part where you start getting your underbosses.
But why is that? Are you kidding?
I don't want to go into it. I should have done it on Dim Game Boys.
No, it's fun. Actually, like I said, I've been, I actually, wrote and, worked on my first, video review for Dragon Ball Super this week on my day off. The process took all about 12 hours.
Now let me ask, how well did you write and read that script?
Did pretty well. I wrote it bits and pieces throughout while I was going, and then I would reread it before I'd say it. I think the one problem I still have is the writing. Like, I realized the system I need to go is by paragraph, then stop, re-listen to it, and if I like it, I'll go again to the next paragraph and things like that. That was the system I figured would be the best. And then, I think it turned out okay. The only part that I really, really am proud of is the last, 10 seconds of it. Is because, it's a review for why, if you should give Dragon Ball Super a shot, by the way. It's not on the Robro YouTube channel, it's on my personal one. Kian, not Keith.
Boo, shameless plug.
Yeah, man. Sorry, no, you don't have to watch it. I'm not gonna, put it on our things or
He
anything.
links to it.
No, I'm not gonna link it. That's a dick move to do.
I mean, not really. It's like you're in charge of both of these things.
Puts it in an annotation.
No, but, for me and, so...
Link in the description, everyone. Now you have to do it.
Yeah, I kind of have to do it now. Fuck. No, I realized that, while I actually really enjoy video editing a lot. I find that to be super interesting. And I've gone to enjoy just doing that stuff. Like I said, I showed Zach, and I think I sent you the snippet, too, on Messenger. I don't know if you watched it. But, that last scene is just cut really, really well. Then I'm like...
The last 10 seconds.
The last 10
favorite
seconds.
part.
I think any creative person is going to be critical about anything they do. I think that is a legit thing, and I don't know any person that has done anything creative that has said, this is my best work and why. They always have something they could think they could do better with.
Van Gogh, the motherfucker cut his ear off.
This is my best thing, because I cut my ear off.
Because before he cut his ear off, he's like, I'm making this for my sweetheart. Rah! She can have my ear too.
Van Gogh was a crazy man. Though. Like, I'm talking about, like, let me explain. YouTubers in general. I've never, like, gone and watched another YouTuber be, like, sucking their own dick about how good their videos are.
Then you have not seen Logan Paul.
Damn it. I was about to be like, you haven't watched the Paul brothers, have you?
Yeah.
That does not count. That does not count. When I mean creative, I mean, like...
People who don't show other people's dead bodies just hanging around?
Well, I was going to say, I like Mother's Basement, and I love Super Eye Patch Wolf. And, like, I know Super Eye Patch Wolf, every time I even just watch his vlogs, like, his personal, like, what he's talking about, he has admitted, he's like, I don't think what I do is good, but you guys really like it. And I like doing it. That's the same philosophy I have. Is that, like, the reason why I started doing that, doing a legit video edit, is because actually it's our 1 year, by the way. Like, we'll have a Fictional Fight Club is going to be a tangent episode. We're talking about our 1 year, but the thing I'm going to bring up on here is that, like, the reason why I started to do the review video is that our first ever video that came up on this channel was a My Hero Academia recap of season 1. And I did not have good video editing, so I just plastered a picture of All Might doing this. And a person was like, I liked hearing about it, but, like, I kind of wish you would have, like, cut, like, because we would talk about important scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And so I didn't even have an image. I didn't have any of that. And they're like,
that guy giving thumbs up.
Well, like, give it a thumbs up. And then the other reviews, like, that's the thing. People like them. Like, I look back, 3 of the top rated videos we have are Doctor Who related, because we had a conversation about why we thought it was okay for the Doctor to be a woman. That has, like, three dislikes and, like, 10 likes. I was like, yeah, people aren't huge assholes. Ryan's Wonder Woman rant, which has a lot of dislikes.
Wait, what?
Ryan complained about people reviewing Wonder Woman a year back because he said that, like, everyone was giving it a 10 out of 10 and they weren't looking at it critically.
It didn't deserve it.
It didn't
really
deserve, yeah, it didn't deserve it.
It's a 6.
Yeah, and then
at best.
the other big one is I did by myself and with actually Ryan's brother Jake, why I don't like One Punch Man breakdown. And again, I got another comment like that was like, that is actually really interesting, but, like,
visuals. Bitch.
I've never seen the visual that you were talking about, but, like, that one got, like, comments that were like, finally, there's someone that agrees with me. I'm like, yeah, the internet isn't telling me to kill myself.
I'm telling you to kill yourself. Not because of One Punch Man or anything, just a lot of stuff, really. Culmination stuff.
And then we go into the trailers.
It's been a year, what can I say?
You've been on here for like 8 months.
Yeah, no. So?
A lot can happen in 8 months.
Yeah.
Like Daphne and Velma.
No.
There is no way that took 8 months.
Yeah.
I'm kicking this.
I don't know, it went straight to DVD, it might have. They just showed all the, like, done scenes and the rest of it's just like them in front of green screens.
Yeah.
I mean, the production quality in itself is garbage, but you can't.
I genuinely
plaster a movie
didn't
together
like
in
the actors they had playing them. I didn't think they looked right.
Velma looked ridiculously frumpy, and I was not
I
for
thought
it.
Velma looked better than whoever's playing Daphne.
Daphne looked like a biracial kid too. and that's
Okay,
what
I
Velma
wasn't the
looked
only
like.
one thinking that.
Yeah, she looked half black, right?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Like,
I
I'm
can
not
see
being racist. Like, it's cool if Daphne's black or whatever, but like,
I can see it.
She's supposed to be that typical white chick.
girl, yeah.
Goes
like,
to Starbucks.
Yeah.
Wears sweatpants.
Yeah, but like, I
Wears
think,
Uggs.
yeah. Okay, sweet. I wasn't the only one thinking that.
Okay,
That's good.
there
Yeah,
we
that's
go.
sweet. Awesome.
Ah.
No, I like.
Racist?
Yeah, probably. A little bit.
Jeez.
But I think that, like, no, I think Velma's too frumpy though. Like, Velma needs to be like, Velma like
She wears sweaters, but she also had a skirt.
yeah, like ideal Velma body type would be like how Eli's
made it weird.
how Eli's
Yeah.
favorite rapper Drake would put it. Sweatpants, hair tied, chilling with no makeup on. Like
Eli's favorite rapper.
Eli's favorite rapper Drake.
Man, okay.
I get the feeling Eli doesn't even listen to Drake.
Probably
At
not.
all.
He hates Drake. That's why I was
I
being
don't like Drake as a person.
yeah. No, but like
Never listened to his shit.
like and okay. Here's another thing that gets me. That like it's not a ghost mystery, but they're playing it off like it could be the janitor and shit like that.
Could be the local homeless man. Could be a crack fiend. Who knows?
It's never the crack fiend.
So it's like for me, it's weird to have.
It's because they spend all their money
It's
on crack.
it's weird for me to have these two be the basis of they're the reason why Mystery Inc. was created. Where like I kind of picture it was Scooby Doo and
Well, yeah, and then I don't.
Shaggy.
Shaggy.
Yeah, and then I don't know if they're gonna include Fred in there as well, 'cause it's his van and all. So like,
Fred has the van and the traps.
And the ascot.
and the ass
And
guy.
the ass.
and the ascot
Shaggy has Scooby. Scooby's the one.
and the
that-
weed. Shaggy has the weed.
Weed, yeah.
Yeah.
Scooby's the
The
one
sea
that
ghosts
basically
and all that.
always catches the criminals.
Yeah.
Velma's the one that makes a half decent plan and does the actual solving and the deduction.
And Daphne's just like the bait.
Daphne's also the quick thinker.
Yeah. Then we go to Superfly, and this is about Atlanta and hustling.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I got.
It didn't look too interesting, honestly.
Yeah. Apparently, there's a lot of like big name rappers.
I only recognize Big Boy.
Okay, so Big Boy's in it.
No, he's not in it. I don't think he's in it.
He just
talked
did a
about it.
voiceover.
Talked about it,
He
yeah.
produces it. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't like. I didn't like the movie ATL, and that was in Atlanta. That's the only basis I have for.
Wasn't that the movie
Keith just
T.I.
doesn't
was
like
in?
Atlanta.
Yeah, this movie T.I. was in.
That was about him being a rollerblader, wasn't it?
I can't remember, dude. It's been for ages.
All I remember is he was rollerblading. He probably said that.
Then we go to Into the Badlands too, and this I love this. I love Into the Badlands.
Beyblades?
Now, Into the Badlands is such a Into the Badlands. As I tried to explain to Eli, and he then proceeded to tell me that could be anything. Into
Yeah.
the Badlands is basically
Fucking could be.
Fist of the North Star without the weird omae nani stuff going on with it. It's just a dude who knows kung fu in a post-apocalyptic wasteland kicking ass.
Taking names, not getting laid.
No, that's not how you described it. You went, it's Fist of the North Star, but more grounded. And I was like, oh, that's fucking anything. Because that shows as far out there as fucking anything could be. It's just like, what the
The
fuck?
guy walks through a building.
Well, it crushes him, and he just keeps walking through
Mhm.
He's also touched lava.
it. Oh, well. That's
He drank lava. Lava was his son. He killed his son.
Kenshiro's done some dumb shit, so like he probably could have. He probably could have fucked lava and made a son. Kenshiro could like yeah.
a sun, as in the star.
Yeah, we could joke. Like I could joke about this. But I could probably find a snippet somewhere that's like Kenshiro created life by coming in it. Okay.
Oh, so he's just Chuck Norris.
Yeah, it's just it's about the same. Which I'm really excited for this. Like I said, it's like a martial arts post-apocalyptic thing. And I'm just a huge nerd for like martial arts and stuff. I'm like, I love it.
Fucking nerd.
I love it, dude. Donnie Yen, the fucking shit.
Donnie Yen is pretty
Donnie Yen's the shit.
Everybody needs a Donnie Yen.
Yeah. Then we go into Cargo, the Martin Freeman Last of Us movie.
Still looks better than the last
It
one.
is a very interesting concept, though. This man is like not like your typical like action hero at a zombie apocalypse. He's like your everyman just trying to protect her.
Is it a zombie apocalypse? It just looked like they were getting infected by an unknown disease and dying.
The trailer seems like it gave away everything that movie is, though.
Yeah.
Because it shows his wife gets infected, then she dies, then he gets infected, and then he's going to die, but he has 48 hours to drop his daughter off. He finds some small kids that know where this medicine man is.
Some indigenous man.
Yeah, and so it's like, oh, well, obviously he's gonna fucking get there and then maybe get cured. I don't know.
He might just die.
That he might die. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't. It looks interesting enough.
Yeah.
It's produced by the people who did the Babadook, and I actually really like the Babadook. I don't know if
It's
you
a
guys
pretty good
did.
movie.
It's a dumb
Is this
movie.
some- what?
The entire concept to me is stupid, and then they like, doesn't she kill her fucking dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
That poor dog didn't deserve that.
Fucking dogs are nice. Bitch should die for killing her dog.
God damn it, Eli.
What?
Jesus.
Fucking dogs are better than people.
All right, then we go into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
And that was a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing. Okay, so
Dogs are better than turtles.
Yeah.
I don't
Fuck
know
outta
about
here.
that.
Well, these turtles at least.
I don't know. Like, I'm not. Okay, here's the thing.
The character
I
designs aren't
All
necessarily
right, that's
that
understandable. But I thought the CGI 2012 TMNT was gonna be fucking stupid, and I ended up enjoying it. I'm not counting this out.
You're the worst person.
I'm not counting this out. Like, it could do something different. Like the 2012 one combined both the grit of the 2003 and the zaniness of the 1980s cartoon and put it together, and it worked. And it also took a lot of Mirage comics. Plus, they also did in the later series, in the last season, a crossover with Usagi Yojimbo. Fucking awesome.
I think my biggest problem with this one was something Gil noticed too. Is just like Splinter.
He looks
Looks
like
like a
Mr.
midget.
Miyagi.
He looks like something.
He
He's a
actually
midget.
looked like Mr. Miyagi.
Like midget.
He didn't look
But,
like a
like,
rat.
He didn't look
He looks
like
like a
Mas-
naked mole rat. Is what
He
looks
didn't look like what Master Splinter should technically.
Yeah, he should look more stoic and shit too.
Yeah.
Like he just looks like frumpy and like.
Considering he's supposed to know martial arts and relatively be the one who taught the
It
turtles.
was
and-
the art of the fat.
Yeah, yeah. He was way too big for what he should be able to do.
There is an interesting concept though within this Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is that all the turtles are technically different turtles. Like Donatello is a soft shell turtle, so he he made his own makeshift harder shell.
I'm guessing Raphael is a snapping turtle.
He is a snapping turtle.
Oh, of course.
yeah,
Didn't
fun
see that one
surprise.
coming.
Oh, I never knew.
Oh,
I
you
would
got
never
us,
guess the
Nickelodeon.
biggest of turtles would be a snapping turtle. Michelangelo is a box turtle, and Leonardo is what all the Ninja Turtles are technically in canon supposed to be. Red-eared sliders.
So nobody likes him.
I don't know, I had red-eared sliders as a kid. We had them for our fucking science class. We bought red-eared
How
sliders.
long
and
did it take for them to die?
one of them killed the other one because it tried to mount it.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So how long did that take?
Well,
That's how the
Bonnie...
TMNT ended right there.
Bonnie lived until at least because I visited the middle school like when I was in high school. She was still alive. Clyde died like a year after we got him.
Bonnie and Clyde,
Like
are
the,
you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, I wanted it. I wanted different. I wanted Shelby and Sheldon, but I wanted that.
That's too obvious.
Shut up! It was good. It was funny.
It's better than Bonnie and Clyde, but it's still pretty bad.
Then we go into Impulse, the Jumper prequel series.
I like Jumper better.
Yeah, I don't like Jumper. I don't like either of these. I hate the concept. I thought the
prefer
concept.
Looper.
Yeah. Jumper was dumb. Samuel L. Jackson played like a paladin or whatever.
Samuel Jackson was just Samuel Jackson.
Yeah, he was just
Yeah.
Sam
They
Jackson.
just told him to hang around set and.
He was Sam Jackson with a funny, like,
Hair.
outlandish wig and a goddamn eye patch.
So he was.
He was Nick
Nick
Fury, in the
Fury
80s.
with hair.
In the 80s.
That's what I've wondered. Is like Nick Fury gonna have cornrows and Captain Marvel?
No.
All I know is that with Samuel L. Jackson playing Nick Fury, they could tie Nick Fury into like every other universe.
Just happens to
Just
scream.
be like he was
motherfucker.
recruiting for the Avengers the whole time.
It looks super interesting enough that like the concept of jumping is interesting. Like I think I'd like that power, just because it'd be cool to be like, oh, I want to go to like
Like any power.
Tortuga, whoosh, sweet, whoosh.
I mean, how many times would you have to do that before the novelty wore off? You would literally have no restrictions on where you could be at any given.
Well, I
point.
mean, like the novelty of it is that like maybe if I'm done, just like, all right, how about this? Like I don't want to be here for a while. Whoosh, vacation. Whoosh.
Have fun paying for things.
It's like a one-day, like, I know, but like, if I have a day off and I'm like, oh, I have teleporting powers, I'm gonna just go bring my American dollar bills and go to Seattle for a day. Be like, whoosh, Seattle. Whoosh.
Oh, yeah, bridge.
What? Seattle is
Yeah,
a space.
Stan-
Yeah,
yeah,
Seattle
Stan-
is a space needle.
I don't know what I was thinking.
California has the Golden Gate
Yeah.
Bridge. I don't know. Like, I think teleporting would be a cool power. Like,
Any
I mean-
power would be a cool power.
okay.
If you
That
give me
would-
the power to generate pennies, I'd fucking take it.
I was
yeah,
gonna
but
talk
you'd
about
still
that.
get arrested. Like,
Would I though?
Yeah, you would.
But no, they'd change the penny and then I could generate an infinite amount of metal. Yeah.
I know, but like, they'd still like question how you were able to get all this
I'd be
zinc
like,
and
I
copper.
don't fucking know, and then fucking shoot pennies at it.
It's like they'd still wonder like what kind of zinc and copper you're gonna get. Like, it's not like you can just you can't bring it to the bank
No, I'd
either.
have a government's like
So what are
contract
you arguing
for it.
about now?
They'd buy it at a reduced price. I'd sink copper prices.
If being able to summon an
I mean, they're already pretty
infinite
low.
amount of
I
pennies
know,
to
but
power.
like if you were like trying to return those pennies
That's a
to a
shitty
bank.
power.
No, not
Jay
good
says
try.
it's a shitty power.
What?
That's a shitty fucking power.
No. Okay, Jay, he out of
Are you
context.
able to melt these pennies down with your own powers and form into
No, I can fucking do that with a fire. I don't need powers for that. I was saying any power would be cool to some extent. Like, Kian was like, I think that'd be a cool power. And I was like, any fucking power is
like,
cool.
You go to a bar, I have this, guys.
Just a shit ton of pennies.
Like, that'd be an asshole, stupid power.
That'd be fucking
Still
hilarious
money.
though. Just somebody.
Oh, dude, like a
a
cashier
million
pisses you
pennies.
off.
Yeah.
Pennies for days.
Suck on it.
That'll be like $30. Alright, that's right, you cut me off at the parking lot.
Have fun counting them, motherfucker.
I don't know exact, and I don't care.
It's like,
Keep the change,
so you don't
bitch.
have to do them at fucking banks. Just like do it at places that are.
Do it at a coin exchange.
Yeah, there you go.
Wait, are we able to decide what year the pennies are?
Are we
Oh,
fucking
what?
talking the semantics of
No,
pennies?
no, yeah.
He
Like,
makes
if
a
these are,
solid
like,
point.
if these are like those
Yeah.
like really, those
Old ones or
pennies.
hay pennies?
Yeah, like you could sell for
Oh,
like Indian
yeah.
head pennies. Like, fuck yeah, that'd be a good power. Then you're gonna sell all those pennies.
No, the point
Make
is
it
that
for
any
fortune.
power has merit. Is my point.
You have a point.
I mean, technically,
You
since
like
no-
wins this round.
Power to shoot semen from your fingertips.
Look at the money you'd make off selling
Yeah.
that semen.
What the fuck?
he's not wrong.
He's not
you can
wrong.
Make a lot of money.
God damn it.
I guess.
Because the human body.
Assuming
can't-
that it would work as semen, I don't know how that would
Well,
work.
assuming that you
Are your fingers penises? I don't know what we're looking at.
Well, assuming that you are of a decent
fuck?
attractiveness and that
You don't even have to
good
be that good looking. You can
genes.
just donate.
If you have
Yeah.
good genes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah,
That's
you
true,
don't
yeah.
have to like. It's not like like.
You just keep going in, and you're like, I'm ready for round two. You go back in, shooting it in the jar.
Sir, you've been here 15 times
How's
today.
it-
Sir,
the
you've
clock's
been here
on
for
the wall.
9
Wait,
hours.
how much would you how much at a time could you just give out? Like, that's the question.
You're like an ice cream machine, a sploon.
Oh, God.
Sploosh.
It's like
Oh.
it's like whipped cream. Just
House with the clock in its wall. Okay. House with the clock in its wall. Moving on.
Just work at some, like, menial fucking food job.
One more question.
Oh my God, Jay.
Like, when your fingers get crusty too.
God damn it, Jay.
James,
Wash your
John's
hands
not even
regularly.
fucking here, and we just
You're
amended.
the one who fucking
I
started
know.
this, you piece of shit.
I know.
God damn.
And I managed to like get a.
You made this snowball into
he's
something
the fucking
worse.
like Eli's like all powers have merit. I'm like,
They do.
she's the fucking weirdest power I can think of.
I mean, Goosebumps 2 looks pretty interesting.
What does?
Yeah, that's what it looks like, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
House in the clock walls.
That's with the clock on the wall.
House
Oh,
with
yeah,
the clock in the
yeah.
wall. It's very interesting as Hela from Thor.
Jack Black.
Yeah, but Hela.
Black
Yeah, but
Jack.
Jack Black is the only reason you can watch it.
Jack
It's
Black
the
is okay.
redeeming
Jack
value.
Black is not the best fucking thing
He
in
is
the
the
world.
redeeming value of that movie.
Probably the
I
best
know.
thing in
I
the
was
world.
just going off of what Eli said.
Do you
that
even
Jack Black.
do you even Tenacious D, bro?
I like Tenacious D, but I
Do you
think
even watch the anime?
I did. I did.
Fucking liar. There's no anime.
There is. There's a cartoon on HBO.
What?
So what's next?
I liked the House with the Clock in the Wall. It looks interesting, and I like the visual effects in it.
It does look interesting.
It's aesthetically pleasing.
I'm just wondering, what's the plot?
Yeah, I'm wondering what kind of movie this is supposed to be, actually.
It's supposed to be a whimsical, like, child horror movie. Like,
guess
I don't
the
know,
kid
child
gets
horror.
a job there?
Like child fantasy. It's like a dark fantasy.
I guess.
So it's like the Dark Crystal.
Yeah, I think it's besides,
Fuck
it doesn't
that
scare the
movie.
shit out of Eli.
God. That movie's
Moving
just
on.
ass.
Yeah.
Pretty sure it's
Moving
not-
on to
The telepathy.
Archer Danger Island. I'm actually really excited.
Yeah, but it seems like this is disconnected from other seasons because it seems like nobody actually knows each other.
I don't know.
Well, they did that before. They did
Yeah.
that in Archer's Dreamland and
I don't
whatnot.
know.
They've done it before. It's like it all started with Archer Vice being like they're no longer spies.
Yeah, but that's still like.
I know, but what I mean is like so anything can go now. In the art, what I mean is like anything in the
Yeah.
Archer universe can go now.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
I mean, at that point this was them just trying to get money back, and at this point it's like none of them know who they are. They refer to,
Krieger's a fucking parrot, so like let's just like
I mean, they could find a way to tie it all in.
yeah, I guess.
and like what I mean is that like I liked the episode. I liked the season where they become PIs, but then it just then it went to Archer Dreamland, and now it's this Archer Danger Island, and I don't know. I like the idea of changing the genre every season.
I don't know. I don't much care for it. But
Do you not like Archer?
No, I like Archer. I just don't like that they fucking changed the
format.
just the entire show and what it's about every season.
As long as they include one Danger Zone reference in the season, I'm okay with it.
I fucking hate those.
Hmm?
I hate the Danger Zone thing.
Danger Zone.
Danger Zone. The Darkest Minds is our next trailer.
Can we
Oh,
skip
great,
it,
the
please?
mutants.
It's really dumb, and I don't like
Yeah.
it, and it's stupid.
It's every YA novel, but they have superpowers now, and it's not post.
So it's every YA novel.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
What?
What Gil?
Yeah. It looks dumb. I don't really.
Yeah.
There's really no.
I'd actually rather go see the New Mutants than this.
You honestly know what's gonna happen in this. Like looks like a by the book young adult novel too.
Yeah.
I think that's the one thing that blows my mind in this is like buy the books.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
Right.
So
I
now
think
we
it
go to the
looks
movie
dumb.
news, and Laura Dern reveals that her character, Vice Admiral Amelia Holdo
What?
of the Resistance, the fucking purple haired lady who does
Yeah,
the best
she-
anime attack of 2017 when she hyperdrives through the ship.
Yeah.
Best anime attack of
The
2017.
lady who kills
Continue.
herself and fucks the entire.
Says that her character is actually force sensitive. I hate this.
Why?
Is what?
I don't give a
Force
shit.
sensitive.
She's dead.
Oh.
Okay.
She
Just like
can't
Leia.
use the force, but she's like,
Aware of it.
yeah, it's like Donnie Yen's character in Rogue One.
She could
Technically
use the
speaking,
Force.
Donnie Yen could have become a Jedi, but the Jedi Order was destroyed, so like he just has force sensitivity. Which
And
he
he's
could-
blind.
And he's blind, so that's why he was force sensitive, because he's like, I know where you're at with the force. I don't know. I don't like the idea of fucking.
Everybody can become force sensitive now. You get force sensitive powers. You get force sensitive powers.
You all
Everybody.
get force sensitive powers.
It also still makes me
Chicken
like.
chicken.
The more I think about this, it kind of takes away like what Yoda was as a character. If everyone has force sensitivity like that, because like Yoda's character was more like you could use the force without using combat, and just like he was the sage character. That like
Well, I mean, they kind of killed them in the prequels too.
that's what I mean is that like force sensitivity is just kind of like a.
What?
Force sensitivity. I don't like the concept of
How does
it.
that ruin Yoda's character? That
Because
doesn't
like
make sense.
Yoda would be like the only one where you'd be like, oh, he senses the Force, but he doesn't use the Force in like the manners of most Jedi's.
Oh, he's like, I sense a disturbance. in the
Yeah, and
force."
shit like that.
Such a
Like,
disturbance, Archer.
I mean,
But he didn't
I don't
use it to
understand
do-
at all what you are trying to
do you
He's
say.
follow
like-
the Legend comics though?
Yeah.
Do you know who the Cloud Rider gang is?
No.
Well, Enfys Nest leads the Cloud Rider gang, which is a apparently supposed to be from the Legend comic books. In the new Han Solo movie, they're the main bad guys.
Huh.
So they're gonna try to play Hanok as a hero.
Now loop this back to Yoda.
No, I'm just moving on. I'm moving on.
I'm
Segwaying
just
the
gonna
shit
say
out of it.
you're wrong.
Okay, but back on to the Solo movie. They're adding Legends characters in it. That's a little weird.
I'm not surprised.
I know, it's weird though.
Technically, they did that when they fucking added Kylo Ren. Because his name's Ben.
I know, but he's a totally different character.
No, they had kids.
I know, but he's a totally different character to the fucking one in the
He's a different
goddamn
guy.
book.
He's kinda different.
Kind of different, but
But
he
he
doesn't.
still goes to the dark
Yeah, but
side.
he doesn't have a sister that's like, go, come
So?
on. Unless that's gonna be Rey, and she's actually named like.
Kind of is.
Oh,
Like,
please.
Ray of
no.
Hope.
like it's kind of Rey, but they're not necessarily siblings.
No, please no. Please, for the love of
Fan
God,
petition calling for Meryl Streep to take over a role of General Leia Organa in Star Wars, but nobody was replacing Carrie Fisher. This is stupid. I hate this.
I know.
Was Meryl Streep?
She's a really, really. She was in Series of Unfortunate Events, the movie. The aunt who was like a phobia of everything.
The one that stays in that weird
Yeah.
house place.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't remember her.
I can't remember like other movies you'd think. She's in like really, really like Oscar nominated movies, so
What? No, think that.
I don't mind. I don't feel like you're the type of guy who goes to see Oscar movies, Gil. Like I'm not being a dick about
I just
that.
go to see movies that look good
Yeah.
because generally they tend to be
I don't
good.
believe.
go
Like
for
I'm really
races.
glad no one's replacing Carrie Fisher. That's a positive in my opinion. Like
talks about
they got cut. They got cut down.
did
Yep.
Talks of who?
Meryl Streep.
Oh, that's what he's talking about?
Yes.
I'm gonna start slapping bitches.
Please.
God damn.
Mark Hamill is
I
worried
thought he was
about
going to throw out a different name, not Meryl Streep.
Solo, a Star Wars coming too soon after The Last Jedi, and thinks that Disney should pace out the releases a little more.
I mean, how long?
Mark Hamill has a fear of Disney oversaturating Star Wars, which they have. But,
He's not wrong, but I don't mind it if they keep it like.
A year in between?
Yeah, well, no, not even like that. It's just like if they keep doing like the Han Solo thing, that's not connected to anything else really.
Oh, just individual projects.
Yeah, so it's like different movies from the main whatever trilogy or fucking thing they're doing.
I don't know. I just kind of like. I just want Star Wars to be done.
no, it's
Oh, fuck you.
It's not George Lucas's anymore.
They
Nothing
just
is canon
graduate
anymore.
But for one, it'll never be done.
I know it'll never be done.
Yeah.
I think what Star Wars needs to do is branch away from the Skywalkers, just branch away from all the characters that we don't love, from the original and the prequel and this nuquel.
New cool.
The sequel,
Sequel.
the original, prequel, and sequel.
Fuck off.
Sorry, I'm
Trilogies.
just trying to be.
No, yeah, like see, like what they did with Rogue One, like didn't
Yeah.
really have too many. They did like had like a little bit of here and there from like familiar characters. It was like all new characters.
I
I'm
kind
fine
of.
with that.
The one thing about Rogue One, my one complaint is that I feel they really crowbarred in C-3PO and R2-D2.
Yeah.
That was like my big
It has,
eh.
like the two fuckers from the fourth movie, like the guy who loses his arms. I
Oh
want
fuck!
to-
That's right. They were there. They would have been
Like,
destroyed.
how the fuck would they escape from I can't
Jeddah.
Because they had no time to escape. Jesus Christ.
Oh
No.
shit! That's
They're
right. I
wanted.
did.
in,
Dr.
like,
Pong is a
8
doctor
systems,
something
Jake.
and whatever his fucking fish. No, but I think they did something with the old Republic. That'd be really neat. I think.
That's where I think they need to go.
Just back in time.
Yeah.
Old
We gotta
Republic's
go
fucking
back.
It's not gonna fucking. It's still the future.
Right.
Like,
I kind of still wish
that's
they
the
would have done
thing.
the Usopp.
The Usain
Usain-
Bond.
The
if they would've
Usain
done
Bond
that,
would have been
that'd be cool.
fucking dope. Because they
it'd be
basically
hard,
didn't win. Like they kind of had to sign it. Like
Usain Bond raped the Star Wars universe.
yeah, like the only reason the
They
Usain
wouldn't
Bond
if the
quote
Emperor
unquote
had been alive.
quote unquote lost is because they signed a treaty, and that was like, they would have just
We beat
mangled.
you so bad, we feel bad for you. Here's the
We'll
treaty.
just sign a peace treaty for you guys. Like, we just wanted to prove that if you fuck with us, we'll kill you, and we'll destroy Chewbacca by having a rocket fall on him.
Damn,
Did
that's
they kill
harsh.
Chewbacca?
Yeah.
They killed Chewbacca.
Wow.
Holy fuck.
Chewbacca saves Han Solo's son, throws him into the Millennium Falcon as a rocket comes hurtling down on him. And his last words were,
Big surprise.
I got you, Chewie. I got you.
and that was pretty much, that's literally what happened. I'm like,
Cool. What's next?
Well, Star Wars The Last Jedi checks in as 2017's most profitable blockbuster, indicating the franchise is strong with the Force.
How many of these articles are Star Wars related?
Well,
It's a big thing.
well, you see, Zach, when I do these articles, this is what I was going to bring up. I'm going to bring up more of how the process works on our tangent. But I grouped them all the fuck together.
You see, Zach, when Disney owns 30% of the market,
More like 70%.
it's actually 30%, but we're gonna get a lot of Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, you see, 20th Century Fox deals with both X-Men, delays both X-Men Dark Phoenix and New Mutants, two of their upcoming X-Men universes, to 2019 release dates. They were supposed to be released this year.
I don't give a shit.
I'm really excited for New Mutants. I know Gil just isn't for that life.
I don't think it's
I'm
good.
for that life. I'm for that New Mutant life.
No.
Won't do well. I can guarantee you that.
Yeah.
X-Men Dark Phoenix and New Mutant will be reportedly undergoing significant reshoots, which may explain their recent release date delays. It also stated that this is the one thing that it makes me not want to see New Mutants, though, is that they're doing the reshoots because of the popularity of it, and they want to make it feel more like that.
Wait, what?
They want to make New Mutants feel like it, because New Mutants was supposed to be the X-Men horror movie that came out.
Dude,
So, yeah,
you,
no,
for fuck's
It
sake.
will
Who
be
did
dude.
you
It will be
fail?
bad.
I also take that bet.
What do you want to bet, Kian?
I'm not gonna bet anything, because I
I'll
refuse
bet
to.
you Gil's firstborn child.
I bet
Gil's
Gil's
second-born
firstborn
child.
child's name. I'll take that.
Oh,
We are not doing this.
I'll
It's gonna
take-
be Coco, you know it is.
Yeah.
yeah, it's gonna be Coco.
I was gonna choose Dante and make it more of a reasonable name, but yeah, Coco it is.
No. You gotta bet something on your half.
Ian's
The name of
firstborn
my
son's
firstborn
name.
child.
Coco.
No. If it's a guy, we'll name it Sebastian.
That's fine.
If it's a girl, it's Sebastian.
That's fine.
But you have to include little.
Little Sebastian.
Little Sebastian.
His first name is Little. His middle name is Sebastian.
No. Full first name.
Like little
Sebastian.
apostrophe Sebastian.
Little
apostrophe
apostrophe
Like
Sebastian.
L-I-L.
Yeah, Lil.
Little
Sebastian.
Lil L-I-L. Yeah, no,
And
I'm
then
trying
if
to.
we're wrong, we pay for your movie, dinner, and 3 other movies.
I
Man,
don't
what
want
the
that though. I want the name of your first child.
Nah.
No, fuck that. I want the
I
name
think
of your
Gil's
first
name's a
child,
pretty
Gil.
good deal.
No, I want the name of Gil's first child. Fuck that noise.
What's it gonna be, Gil Jr.?
No, it's gonna be
Gil
Coco.
Jr.
No matter if the child is a guy or girl,
It works either way.
it works.
Cocarina.
Coco
Coco
Dante Ibarra sounds like a good name.
Oh,
Are we seriously planning out Gil's future child's name?
Planning on his.
My future child's name. If we're putting my future
I mean,
child
like
on the
Gil's
line,
future
But I mean,
name.
with you, there's like a 50 chance, more like a 70 to 30 chance that you won't have one because you don't want one.
The 30 is that he already has one.
Yeah. So it's more fair for me to bet money and your movie ticket.
Oh, I thought you were saying there's a 70-30% chance I'm gonna have a child soon. I'm like, that's a dick move.
Also, yes.
Fuck you.
Anyway, what,
So no,
what the
I
fuck
feel
was
I'm
this
being
bet on?
reasonable.
Whether
Whether
or
or
not
not
New
New
Mutants
Mutants
fail.
Okay.
Because you said
And we're gonna have to remember this. It's coming out in a while.
I mean, we have it on
We have
record.
a
Yeah,
year.
we have it on record.
I know, but we have to remember that
Well,
we
because
have.
I had the record that I said if Justice League was better than fucking Thor Ragnarok in the box office, I'd wear a Superman costume that says Justice League was better.
Yeah, but that was only 3 months of just
Didn't Thor
holding
beat
on
it?
to that information.
Yeah.
Yeah, Thor beat it.
Of course it did.
Of course
Justice
it is.
League is the lowest.
Rated DC movie
Oh.
of all time.
Yeah.
Suck it. Thank you, China.
Jesus Christ.
You know that the next Justice League movie is going to be all based in China, right? Because like when Transformers 4 did that, skyrocketed that series up to like highest rated budgeted movie in, just for China.
China likes fucking giant robots.
That's why that
That's
would have been Japan, but
Both.
that's why Warcraft actually made a lot more money because one of the orcs was actually a Chinese actor.
Which orc?
One of them.
The guy from Into the Badlands played the shaman.
What?
Yeah, he played the
That's
shaman.
fucking
Dan.
awesome.
Yeah.
I like Warcraft. Anyway,
Alright,
let's
so
move
on
here.
record.
This-
Little Sebastian if it's a girl, Sebastian if it's a guy. If it does well, 4 movie tickets and dinner.
Oh, fine, whatever.
Shake on it.
We're not going to remember this, and then we're not going to remember it when whoever has a child.
Yeah.
DC Entertainment President Diane Nelson takes a leave of absence with the full support of Warner Brothers CEO Kevin Teixeira. That sounds like a bad thing to happen to DC.
Eh,
Shucks.
Taking a leave of absence and whatnot.
forever.
I'm still just thinking about how he's gonna have to explain to his child their name.
Wonder Woman sequel cast Pedro Pascal in the role, with the actor joining the returning star Gal Gadot and new addition Kristen Wiig, who is now the villain, actually.
But who cares?
Do you know who Pedro Pascal is?
No.
Oberon
Vote for Pedro.
from
Oh.
Game of Thrones.
Okay.
I hope he's a minor villain. He
Why?
seems like a good villain character.
As I say, yeah, like I think he'll do good. I don't really like Kirsten Wiig.
Being a villain.
I just don't really like her
In general.
in general. She usually plays wacky types.
Disney officially confirms the cast of Captain Marvel, including
Even
long-awaited
female
return
Joker.
of Clark Gregg as Agent Phil Coulson is coming back to the Marvel Universe.
Are they gonna bring him back to
He's
life?
still technically in
That's
Marvel.
Marvel. That's
They
not
explained it
canon
in
though in the
Agents of
cinematic
S.H.I.E.L.D.
universe. Technically,
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
yeah, technically. That's why they never like cross
Really?
over with the movies.
They do
It's
though.
its own
Sif was in there.
It's its own separate universe. Like Coulson and his team never go to the movies.
Well,
It's its
yeah,
own separate like.
But neither does
Let's
fucking
all
the
go to
Defenders. I
the
mean,
movie.
Yeah, but they're technically not part of that. Like it's a weird convoluted
know
thing. Yeah. And Lee Pace, who played Ronan the Accuser, will be back as Ronan the Accuser.
So that guy who played that one guy will come back.
Well, he
as that
died
one
in
guy.
Guardians, but because it's a back in time movie, it's set in the 90s.
yeah.
He's gonna be in Captain Marvel. That's super interesting because I actually like Ronan the Accuser as a character.
Eh.
After the 6th weekend in theaters, Black Panther passed the Avengers to become the highest-grossing superhero film of all time.
Nice.
But that's
I mean, it's
really
a good
impressive.
movie, but
That actually surprises me.
It's a good movie. I'm fine with that. I don't really care.
Do you know what had it on its back though, Gil? We talked about this. Like, I don't think you were here with us. I think
No,
it was
he
just me
wasn't.
and Zach and Eli talking about this. Racist made this movie popular.
Of course.
Yeah,
Very much.
because there was like white dudes complaining that there was a race movement, and black people were like, well, if you said race movement, about 10 minutes. Now, I'm not saying that's actually happened, but that's what like white racist
He's
people.
paraphrasing.
White racist people imply that like people like Black Panther because it's like I don't understand why people are so excited about like African culture, blah blah blah.
I thought it was cool.
I thought it was awesome.
I don't
It's
know
a great
how
movie.
I don't know how accurate the culture they depict is, but I thought it was cool.
I mean, they had rhinos acting like dogs.
What?
They had a rhino act like a dog.
Well, no, I mean in terms of like the pit fight for their leader, but
Independence Day and Independence Day Resurgence producer Dean Devlin reveals he has no plans for another film of the sci-fi action franchise. That's good because that second movie
Yeah,
was
it's
trash.
the first one was trash.
What?
I didn't really care for the first one.
Were you older when you watched it?
Nope.
Oh, what?
I've still never seen Independence Day.
What?
No, I was in middle school.
Are y'all fucking? You've never seen Independence Day?
Nope.
It had the most lit speech before Pacific Rim Idris Elba's speech.
I didn't
Like,
like,
that
Pacific
was-
Rim either.
Well, you're dumb. But
That is pretty dumb.
I don't like Pacific
Did you
Rim.
even see Ron Perlman in that movie?
did you cancel the apocalypse, Zach?
What?
Exactly.
I still don't like
Did you
it.
even watch the Ron Perlman anime?
Netflix is adapting a live-action
No,
Carmen
I did not.
Sandiego film with Jane the Virgin and Annihilation star Gina Rodriguez will headline. I'm excited for this. I liked Carmen Sandiego as a game
I
on the
thought
computer.
they were dumb.
Why?
Well, you see, in my school we had the choice between Carmen Sandiego and the Oregon Trail. So I played the fucking Oregon Trail and shot up animals. Yeah.
You can't come
My
back
school
to
taught me how to shoot a gun.
So the animated
Wait,
superhero.
hold on. Repeat that? Repeat that right now.
I'm not gonna repeat it.
Repeat it.
No.
Yes.
So an animated superhero.
No.
You're not
Repeat
getting out of
that.
this one.
God.
Repeat it.
What?
What you just said.
I didn't say anything.
Yes, you did.
I didn't know.
Say it.
Oh
nothing.
my god.
Say it.
Okay, I'm not going into this because this is really gonna get really awkward. So
Talk about it off mic, Gil.
Fine.
Come on.
an animated superhero movie featuring the Spice Girls is currently being developed with the original Spice Girls voicing their respective characters.
But why?
Because if you want to be my lover, you
But
gotta
they
get
already
with my
had a
friends.
successful movie.
Friendship
back in the
lasts
90s.
forever.
Friendship never ends.
Friendship never ends.
Fucking queers.
Fuck?
I had a
It's just-
Nancy's-
yeah, I also had like older cousins who listened to this shit.
And so you voluntarily listened to it?
No, I did not. I did not get to choose the fucking music we listened to when we were children.
She watched that movie a lot.
Just don't listen to it.
I couldn't. There was no other
They
place I
held
could.
my ears open.
Basically,
I had to.
they're like, "We're supposed to be playing, and you're not playing." And there was like four. My older cousins were all women, so like I had to play Spice Girls with them, and it was the dumbest thing in the world.
Because you had to do a sing along, didn't you?
Yep.
I was Baby Spice.
Of course you were.
'Cause I was the youngest.
Yeah.
Obedient child. It's been like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing it.
The cast and crew behind Bill and Ted 3 offer an update on the film's development and financing and are hoping the news that will stick very soon. I'm very excited. I like Bill and Ted.
I don't know.
What
wait.
do they do
Did
after
they, like,
having a
travel around in a
Yeah,
time
Keanu Reeves is in it. He's like, "Excellent, bro! Rock on! Stay excellent, my dude!"
I hope they bring him back.
Is this a movie coming out or that came out? What?
It's a sequel of a movie that had already happened.
So is Keanu Reeves in this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hope halfway through he just goes full John Wick, starts killing people.
So they're finally ending the Sharknado film, guys.
Final?
After 6 movies.
Where will I get
Wow.
the
I thought
perfect
that would go on
combination of
forever.
sharks and tornadoes
It's
now?
ending with time travel.
Oh dear sweet.
They find the Ark and they kill the shark on the Ark. I think that's the plot line.
Shark arc?
Yeah.
Arc shark?
Ark shark.
The shark on Noah's Ark. Why would he bring a shark on the Ark? The Ark is for animals that can't swim.
Noah's Ark, shark arc?
Yes.
And the last news story.
It's Sharknado.
And the
Sharknado, that
last
makes
couple of
sense.
news stories we have, guys, is Stephen DeKnight, the guy who did Daredevil, has shown interest in wanting to make a Moon Knight TV show.
The Ben
Damn
Affleck
right.
Daredevil?
Yeah.
Pretty positive he listened to Fictional Fight
He's
Club.
one of our
episode
like
1.
10 listeners.
He's like, you know what? That Moon Knight guy sounds super
He's just
interesting.
like, I think there's an audience for this. these 4 to 5 people really want this movie. Or not fuck TV show.
I dig it.
I'd take a movie even.
There's a
I
new
agree.
Warriors comic book coming out. A new comic book writer describes the TV show being a docu. Like, they want to make the new Warriors like The Office with superpowers, and I'm down with that.
Oh, I was thinking Warriors
Come out to play. That'd be a weird
That
ass
would.
documentary. And then this guy told me to come out to play, and like the stock footage of his interview would be he got his fucking head shot off.
Like, he's still doing that clinking
Yeah.
thing with the glass.
And Rick and Morty creator Dan Harmon says the contract negotiations are to blame for seasons 4 of the animated series being delayed.
What's to blame? What?
The contract deal for season 4's Rick and Morty is the reason why it's being delayed.
I don't know.
Is that the last story, or
Yes, it is. And
do we have questions?
we do not. They'll actually be on Fictional Fight Club because we don't. We have
That's true.
We have the Tony the Tiger fight.
Mm.
That's right. We're finally going to be talking about Tony the Tiger. Unfortunately, we're not going to be talking about Breath of
Ian
the Wild
has
Link
the weirdest of
versus
boners
Solaire.
for Tony the Tiger.
I did so much fucking
You really
math.
do. You talk
Yeah.
about him all the time. You're like, guys, Tony the Tiger's got super speed.
The basis
got
of our
It's in the middle of Walmart. It's like, here, calm down. I don't
basis-
want people in public to know I do this.
The basis of our Walmart trip was you talking about Tony the Tiger's superpowers.
Because he had so many.
He's a tiger.
Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and listen to
He's
fictional
great.
and listen to the fictional Fight Club, Tony
If
the
you
Tiger.
want.
Thank you.
Later.
If you want.